Good afternoon, welcome to Wiggy's World. Now this afternoon I'm going to tell you a story about a Chinese farmer. So once upon a time there was a Chinese farmer who had a horse and the horse ran away. That evening all his neighbours came round and they said to the farmer, "We're so sorry to hear about your horse running away. This is most unfortunate." And the farmer's response, "Maybe." Before we go any further, drop me a like, write me a comment, subscribe to my channel. Really appreciate it, thank you. So let's get back to it. The next day the horse came back and he had 7 wild horses with it. So that evening everybody came round again and said, "Whoa, isn't that lucky? What a great turn of events. Now you've got 8 horses." The farmer's response, "Maybe." The following day his son went out to ride the horses, trying to break one of them in, and unfortunately the son was thrown off and he broke his leg. Again, the neighbours came round that evening and they're like, "Oh dear, that's too bad, your son is so unlucky." The farmer's response, "Maybe." So the next day, conscription officers came round to conscript people into the army and they rejected the son because he broke his leg. So yet again, the neighbours came round and said, "That's fantastic news, your son is so lucky." And again the farmer's response, "Maybe." You see, the whole process of nature is an integrated process of immense complexity, and it's really impossible to tell whether anything that happens in it is good or bad, because you never know what the consequences are of a misfortune, and you never know what the consequences are of good fortune. So whatever happens to you, whether you label it good or bad, try to avoid that and respond to the situation with maybe. That's it. Drop me a like, write me a comment, subscribe to my channel. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much and thanks for listening.